Hey everyone, I hope you had a beautiful day. Welcome to this session by Intellipaat. My name is Anirudh, and in this live session, we'll be checking out what Salesforce actually is, guys. So before we begin with this session, I'd like to tell you guys to subscribe to our Intellipaat's YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so you stay in touch with all of the upcoming content that our subject matter experts are putting out for you guys. Guys, on that note, let us check out the agenda for this session. So we'll begin by checking out an introduction to CRM, which is Customer Resource Management. Do not worry if you do not know what CRM actually means, I'll walk you through it. Then we'll have a quick introduction to what Salesforce actually is. Then we'll check out the offerings of Salesforce in terms of cloud support. And then we'll check out who uses Salesforce, Salesforce services, and I'll just quickly walk you through the Salesforce site at the end of it. So make sure you stick till the end of the video. I'll be giving you guys a coupon code which will give you a very good discount just for the viewers of this video, guys. So on that note, let us actually start. The first concept on this session that I want to tell you guys about is the introduction to customer resource management in a very simplified manner. Well, let us think of it practically, guys, instead of just going to the definition directly. Let us say if you were a business owner, consider the hypothetical situation. And I'm sure a couple of viewers here are business owners as well, right? So if you guys are business owners, would you go about doing all of this for your customers? Would you give them great customer service? Would you ensure that there is very good customer satisfaction? Would you make sure that you have good customer retention? And will you strive? Will you hunt for an increase in sales every month? And will you be looking at increasing marketing intelligence and marketing methodologies as well? And the biggest thing for any business owner today is to make sure that you cut costs as much as you can, right? So guys, if you were a business owner, the hypothetical situation is, would you consider doing all of this to ensure your business runs well for the employer and it runs well for all of the customers coming into your business, guys? Well, if you answered yes to any one of these points, or in my opinion, the viewers would have answered yes, to all of these points, guys. So if you guys agree to this, then we can check out what customer resource management is, guys. Well, customer resource management, not many people use the full form. It's called CRM, and the CRM name has stayed the benchmark for a while now, guys. So what is it? Well, basically, it is a technology which helps you manage all of your relationships that take place, all of the interactions that takes place with your customers, your potential customers, and your employees, guys. So it is this very nice thing under just one umbrella where you can do everything for your client and everything for your business just from one place, guys. How amazing is that? This is a $1 billion industry, and this is coming to the rise. This is coming to the trend ever so slowly for the last couple of years, and now it has taken off for the last couple of years, and then it's been on the steady rise, guys. Analytics say that CRM is one of the most important tools for the next 5 to 10 years for sure. So on that note, what is the goal of customer resource management, guys? Well, 99.9% of the time, the goal when you pick up CRM tools is to make sure you improve business relationships on the whole, guys. Let it be with your customers, your potential customers, your employees, and so much more, guys. So I hope you guys are very clear with this slide, because Salesforce is one very good CRM tool that which we'll be discussing in this particular video, and you need to know the end goal to see what you're getting out of it, right? The end goal here, which Salesforce tells us, is that it improves business relationships, not just Salesforce, comparatively any other CRM tool as well, guys. So on that note, here is how amazing a CRM tool can be for you guys. Irrespective of your team, you can be a sales team, you can be a customer service team, you can be in the business development recruiting team, you can be in the marketing team. No matter what field you are in your organization, what designation you hold under what department, guys, customer resource management is pretty much needed everywhere in the majority of the product companies and the service companies to certain extents as well, guys. So if you're in the sales team, you need CRM. Customer support team, you need the CRM. Business development team, you need the CRM. Marketing, you need CRM. So basically, to put it all under one simple tone, CRM is almost needed everywhere, guys, when you think about it. So you might be wondering, Well, what is this CRM and how does it relate to Salesforce, right? Guys, I'm going to come to that right now. Let me give you a quick one sentence introduction to what Salesforce actually is. Well, guys, Salesforce is a customer relationship management solution. As I already told you, CRM. Nobody uses that full form normally anymore. This basically brings together companies and customers together, and Salesforce is just another CRM tool. Well, let me rephrase it. It's just very much more than a CRM tool, and it does a lot, which is exactly what we're going to discuss in this video. And the introduction to you would be that it is a very good CRM solution tool, and it helps the industry thrive better and make sure that businesses are good with respect to the employer and the customers as well, guys. So to give you the better picture, how I usually go about doing is pretty much understanding why we need Salesforce, right? Guys, let me give you two approaches and you can head to the comment section and then you can pick up what you want to do, guys. Let us talk about the traditional system, which is the legacy system, which has been in existence for a lot of years right now. So it starts with you having a very bright idea of a product. And then the second step is you take the idea to convert it into a plan. This plan will pretty much need some, hardware and software. So you're going to buy the hardware, you're going to set up the software and have your machine ready where you can probably write some code and get your product, to be the next $1 million application. And then you install all the software that you need. You define all the user access you need. You're going to set up all the analytics you need. You're going to build security. You're going to make it mobile. You're going to make it social. You're going to build the app. Then you're going to deploy the app. So we just went across 10 steps from your idea to deploying that app and putting it on paper. The 10 steps look really simple, but when you practically go about talking about it, these 10 steps are going to take months to years, guys. But when you jump to the Salesforce idea, you begin with a very nice idea. I'm pretty sure all of us have been here. Ideas can pretty much just pop up in your head anytime, right? So you pick up with an idea, and then with Salesforce, the biggest advantage is you build an application entirely on their Salesforce platform. And at the end of it, the third step is you just deploy it on Salesforce. So are you seeing the simplicity that I'm seeing on the screen right now? With the traditional system, there is a lot of things that a lot of people need to do. But with Salesforce, you just bring it down into such Spartan and simple terms that pretty much a beginner, an intermediate user, and an advanced user can make the full use of Salesforce to their best ability, guys. What do you think about it? Head to the comments section and let me know if you have used Salesforce before or what actually makes you want to use Salesforce, guys. I would love to hear your opinions in this live video as well. Let's keep the comments coming in, guys. Let's go. So on that note, we need to check out why, again, another concept of why we need to learn Salesforce, guys. The first most important thing is let us just take a quick, simple comparison of any other traditional CRM tool with respect to Salesforce's CRM, guys. Well, traditional CRMs, you have to host there is an application that you build, right? So you have to have your own application to host it, use it, maintain it, run it, document it, and so much more. When it comes to Salesforce CRM, it is hosted on a cloud. So the advantages of this is immeasurable, right? When you're hosting something on a cloud. And coming back to traditional CRM, it is tough to really get started with. Sometimes it can take months and years to get started with it. But with Salesforce, it is extremely easy to understand. You just need the right learning tools. You just need to understand how it works. And with a good couple of certifications, you can pretty much set the entire thing up in a few days, guys. And again, coming to traditional CRMs, it takes a lot of money to set up your hardware, to set up your architecture, to set up your entire server, services, your softwares, and so much more. But with Salesforce CRM, the prices is extremely well put, if I have to say, and then it requires overall less cost to go about doing it, guys. So you could prefer Salesforce CRM in case you're looking for a prospective business idea, and that is what I actually bring next to the table for you guys. So in the business perspective, what do you think about Salesforce, guys? Well, sales is the spearhead of any IT firm, in my opinion, guys, because when they are spearheading the team is the reason majority of the finances roll into the team, right? So sales are usually the working heart of an IT firm, is what I would like to say. And using Salesforce, the people at Salesforce say that the lead conversion and sales goes up by 30%. If you're already a $1 million industry, then think about what 30% can do to you. Well, you might not be a $1 million industry. You might be a very small startup as well. But guys, 30% is a very big number. I am a guy driven by numbers, and it's always come down to these simple facts that, have me and hold me back and keep me, on my foot all the time, guys. The next important thing is customer satisfaction, right? I'm sure we're all worried about customer satisfaction, even as an employee and more as an employer as well. And this pretty much is considered the number one priority in many of the firms that I actually know, guys. And I'm pretty sure it is supposed to be that way as well, right? What do you guys think? But the people at Salesforce say customer satisfaction has gone up by 35% when people made use of Salesforce. And then again, the next point is pretty much time is money. Why? Why did I say time is money? Well, pretty much Salesforce people say that faster decision making is done, and Salesforce people help you go about doing that. And this number is up to 38% or more. Well, if you're 40% faster at what you do, then think about the the money that you can bring in, guys. And that is exactly what I want to tell next, because with less efforts, with more efficiency, if you're bringing more profits, that is a win, right? When you think about it. So the revenue increase can be up to 25%, which is a huge number, from the smallest IT companies to the biggest, baddest companies out there, the Fortune 500s, the big boys, the 1% community, guys. What do you think about this, right? I mean, 25% of revenue increase is a huge thing in my personal opinion, guys. But we've talked about the business perspective. As an end user, as a Salesforce learner, can it get any better for us? Guys, let me tell you something. Since this entire thing is operated, hosted, used, maintained on the cloud, you can basically choose to work from anywhere you want. You can sit at a cafeteria, you can be having your morning coffee, pretty much, pick up your laptop, start working, and you can punch out an app right then and there. You can choose to sit at office, you can work from vacation. Guys, you just need an active internet connection and a laptop or even a mobile device these days, and you can pretty much choose to work from anywhere of your choice. Think about a job which does not hold you back, which does not constrain you to a location. I know a lot of people who want this these days, guys. So if you want this, then you will need the right training, you will need to be certified, and then you will need to go get a good job as a Salesforce developer, guys. And the second most important thing is pretty much the reduction of costs. Well, there are so many advantages of reducing the cost. Number one pretty much is that the employer is very happy. And we all know if the employer gets happy, then the employees too get benefits, and even they are happy. At the end of the day, it's a win-win for the employee, win-win for the employer, right? So I hope you guys agree with both of the points regarding cloud computing and Salesforce cloud support, guys. So the next thing is, what can Salesforce offer us as end users, right? Guys, Salesforce offers a lot, and I'm going to try to cover as much as I can in this particular video. But the most important point that I had to tell you guys is these 4 points, guys. It starts with faster deployment. If you can get your code, if you can get your product out there to the people in a very rapid way, then you pretty much know that your outreach can be increased. Automatic software upgrades, pretty much if you're giving out very good software upgrades to a person who's using your Salesforce application, then that is amazing for you as well, right? So this is what Salesforce is providing for us. Scalability, guys, it's put on the cloud. You can use one machine, you can use 100 machines, you can use 1,000 machines. So whatever your product asks for with respect to the CRM abilities, then people at Salesforce are ready to give you the operational and computing power that you require to do it, guys. And then increased collaboration. When you're scaling your entire business, you can take your entire social media scene, you can take your marketing scene onto the cloud. Yes, you heard that right. You can take the entire thing to the cloud, and you can just collaborate with any number of people that come across your mind, any number that comes across your mind, and you can market your product to the best of your abilities, guys. So how cool is this? And this brings us to the note of what services will Salesforce provide to us, right? Now we need to look into a little bit of technicalities, guys. I'll make sure to keep this a very beginner friendly session, but we will have to check out some of the very good services that Salesforce provides us, guys. The two important services they give us are PaaS and SaaS. Well, PaaS stands for platform as a service, and SaaS stands for software as a service, guys. Well, let me give you the simplest example that I can think of. Consider there's a little kid in the park or so, and there's a sandbox where the kid can play, guys. So if the kid chooses to build a sand castle or something out of the sand, then that entire product which is ready, the sand castle at the end, is a software as a service, guys. Think about that. And what is the platform that this kid used to build the sand castle? It is the sand and a lot of other accessories along with it, right? So that's the platform. The sand is the platform, and the software is pretty much the end product that people can see, admire, and use. So think about it that way. A platform. Well, the biggest advantage about Salesforce is that it has both PaaS and SaaS offerings, guys. So what are the PaaS offerings that pretty much is the most highlighted thing about Salesforce, right? Guys, they provide this amazing dashboarding tool called as Lightning, and it is so good to look at. It is so good to work with, and it is pretty much, in my opinion, the best CRM tool I would learn with if I had to start over it all over again all those couple of years ago, and then come back to see how this $1 billion company called Salesforce has been ever on the rise, improving, guys. So Lightning is one of their amazing dashboarding tools. And these are some of the other PaaS tools that they provide, guys. So they provide an entire platform for your blockchain requirements, because pretty much, you can create trust networks that extend your CRM abilities to all of your partners at the same time. And you can pretty much go about, easily building blockchain apps. You can build a lot of networks, and, pretty much you would not need much of code, guys. In my opinion, it is pretty much let's say zero code that you would need to go about getting started with Salesforce, guys. You can share your data with partners and customers and so much more as well. And the next PaaS service is My Salesforce. With My Salesforce, what you guys can do is you can pretty much build custom branded apps for your employees, for your customers, pretty much for everyone that you choose to. And this biggest advantage is you can drive your mobile adoption with every branded app for every department that you can think of, guys. So what does that lead to? Well, you can publish your applications easily on the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, using this tool called as the Listing Wizard, and so much more. So Salesforce are helping you so much with respect to the platform as a service, right? And then the next thing is external apps with respect to Lightning in terms of Salesforce applications, guys. You can create extremely beautiful looking websites, extremely good looking apps, and very good online experiences when you go about using this, guys. You can quickly launch a new digital experience for all of your customers, all of your partners, using pretty much good components and pre-built templates that they give you, guys. So even as a developer, even as a beginner, with the right training, you will find it very easy to go about using Salesforce, guys. And the next biggest thing is the world's concern is pretty much safety, right? Well, fear not, guys, because Salesforce has something called a Salesforce Shield, and this is basically used to enhance security all across the business critical apps and all across the segment, guys. And then pretty much you can protect your company with just any point and click tool that you choose to, which can help you pretty much go about upgrading transparency, compliance, governance, trust, and all of these big terms in terms of security, guys. So this brings us to the next service, which is again another PaaS service, which is the Salesforce Identity, guys. Identity is pretty much simplifying it on steroids, in my opinion, because you will simplify user access with just one single login, and you're right into all of your applications, all of your tools, and so much more. With this one thing, an entire business can centrally manage applications, users, data sharing with one or more entities. Pretty much, trusted identity can be given to your employees, partners, customers, and so much more, guys. They're giving you everything on a plate. Let us say this is a very big stuffed plate of food, in my opinion, and it is a real yum food, if I have to dumb it down to very informal terms, guys. And the next PaaS service is Einstein Analytics, guys. Salesforce Einstein Analytics. What Einstein Analytics brings to Salesforce is pretty much making use of artificial intelligence powered analytics, uses a lot of machine learning, deep learning, and all of these concepts which are used to achieve artificial intelligence, and at the end goal is to pretty much get predictive insights out of them, guys. So if you can make use of artificial intelligence to the data in a way that you never thought of, Salesforce are here helping you to do it, guys. So pretty much you can it can help you with boosting your growth, boosting your productivity, because when you're looking for answers, you get intelligence answers, you get very good explanations and amazing recommendation systems out of Einstein Analytics, guys. And this quickly brings us to Salesforce software as a service, guys. So what is Salesforce doing to us, giving the world in terms of SaaS? Well, Salesforce has a lot of cloud deployment methodologies, has a lot of cloud variants that I would like to tell you guys about. And the first one is the Salesforce application cloud, guys. So basically they have an app cloud which is used to run your custom application. You can create custom applications, deploy and run your custom applications just on their platform, guys. So creating your application, the process of having your software ready through their platform is how the SaaS model works, guys. And application cloud is basically used to run all of your custom applications on their platform, guys. And the next cloud analytics thing is the important part of taking analytics to your cloud is the Salesforce Analytics Cloud, guys, because again, this helps in handling extremely large data files, medium-sized files, and so much more. And it takes care of all of your visualization methodologies by giving you a plethora of visualization methods, techniques where you can learn on, where you can look at data in a way where you have never looked at before, gain insights out of it, and pretty much go about doing more with the data than you've ever done before, guys. And this brings us to the next software as a service tool, which is pretty much the Salesforce Commerce Cloud, guys. So with respect to the Commerce Cloud, it helps provide extremely good, valid customer support, and at the end of the day, support your main data, and all the other teams that are sitting in your business will have better data integration in terms of customers, in terms of in-house employer-employee data, and so much more, guys. The Commerce Cloud is a very famous tool that people actually use. And then comes the Community Cloud, guys. Community Cloud, again, as I've already told you, is marketing on steroids, because the Community Cloud helps you provide a very good, amazing social platform for your entire company, and it can be used by you to talk to your employees, to your employer, to your partners, to your customers, and all the other people that have something or anything to do with your particular business. And then Salesforce Health Cloud. Health Cloud is again another amazing thing which I am a personal fan of, because this helps in record management, doctor-patient relationship management, and alongside Einstein, it can pretty much bring artificial intelligence to the world of medicine in Salesforce as well, guys. So basically, it helps bring a lot of data together from various sources, merge those data, manage those data, and help for further processing as well, guys. And the next biggest thing is pretty much the Salesforce IoT Cloud, guys, because when you come to think about it, the IoT Cloud helps in managing huge amounts of data which originate again from various different sources, right? When we're talking about Internet of Things, we know that the data is coming from a million sources. It can be hundreds of applications, hundreds of customers, a lot of sensors, and multiple websites as well, right? When you come to think about it, this is what the IoT world wanted for a really long time, guys. Then the next biggest thing is the Marketing Cloud, guys. When you think about the Marketing Cloud, again, pretty much I've already told you that it is the biggest thing, even with respect to content or whatever it is, right? Well, when you think about the marketing, when you think about the Marketing Cloud, it just increases your outreach extremely well in terms of content, in terms of email, in terms of mobile deployments, in terms of social media, analytics, and so much more, guys. Marketing Cloud is again another very big software as a service provided by Salesforce. And the next thing quickly I'll tell you about is the Service Cloud. The Service Cloud pretty much will help you set up the in-house support and service team to stay on top of their game at all times by providing a lot of features, plugins, tools, and whatever it is that they need to take their entire support and service team on the cloud, guys. And since we talked a lot about PaaS and SaaS, we need to look at who actually goes about using Salesforce, guys. You might have this question. I'm sure a lot of viewers are thinking, so okay, who is the person who would use a Salesforce? Here are some numbers that took me back a lot a couple of years ago. These are the companies that use Salesforce.com's CRM. And you can see about 16,000 people use the computer. So in the computer software industry, use the Salesforce CRM, IT services, financial services, hospitals, marketing, non-profit organizations, management consulting. Guys, just read the numbers on your screen. And at the end of it, it adds up to 50,000 companies. Think about that number. 50,000 companies make use of Salesforce every single day. Yes, you read that right, guys. I want you to take a second and reflect on this slide to think about all of the job opportunities that a good training and certification can get you in Salesforce. And on that note, I'll just grab a quick cup of water and be back in under 20 seconds, guys. So I hope you guys are motivated by this slide, because the next slide pretty much again tells you about who's on a constant hire and who's the company, which is the company who hires a lot, guys. We have Deloitte, we have Accenture, we have Infosys, Capgemini, Facebook. That's a new logo of Facebook, by the way. And we have TCS, Tata Consultancy Services, Google, Twitter, guys. I cannot. Whenever we talk about someone hiring, it makes my job as an expert very difficult to put it on the screen of all the companies who are hiring, guys. You can pretty much hit up Salesforce on a lot of platforms and you will find n number of jobs, all the way from the beginner level, intern level, till a professional level, guys. So how can we go about setting up a Salesforce account, guys? Well, it is extremely simple to set up a Salesforce account, guys. When you think about it, there are two things here that you need to know. The people at Salesforce are going to give you 30 days of trial of their entire cloud professional edition. And you need to know why pretty much that is important, because 2 million customers use Salesforce CRM, guys. You do not need a credit card to sign up. It is absolutely free, it is fast, it is easy. You do not need any downloads. You can access it instantly as soon as you sign up. You get access to all of the features for free for 30 days, where you can go about playing around with it and learning about it, guys. You can use your own data as well. Enjoy the free trial pretty much by using your company's data, in case you choose to understand how CRM can bring your business some more money or better way of actually conducting the business overall, guys. You can pretty much have some preloaded data. You can upload your own data. You can check out the processes, reports, dashboards, sales reps, leaders, administrators, and so much more, guys. You can pretty much get your customers, your people in together through the social marketing cloud, and you can go about checking out some webinars about that as well, guys. So on that note, let me quickly bring you to the homepage of Salesforce, guys. So this is the salesforce.com/in, because we're in India, and this website has been put together very nicely, where you can pretty much sign up extremely easy, guys. So all you need to do is click try for free, guys, because after the 30 days you will get back to the regular basic membership, and you would not have to pay a single penny in case you're not going forward with it. But I highly suggest you guys do this, guys. So setting up is again very easy. You need to come to salesforce.com, click on try for free. It's going to open a new tab, and here you're going to type your pretty much your first name, your last name. You're going to give your work email. You can pretty much type your job title, your phone number, the company you work for, the number of employees in your company, and you can just pretty much hit start your free trial, guys. After the free trial ends, your account is not ended, just that the premium features might be locked for you until you go about choosing a subscription, guys. So it is as easy as this to set it up. Then you'll get a mail, then you can pretty much go about checking the mail and go about doing that, guys. So as soon as we come into the Salesforce dashboard, this is the lightning dashboard that we just talked about a while ago, guys. The best part about this, you will not have to write a single piece of code to have your entire customer resource management setup, guys. There are so many tools that they provide, right? You can check out the platform tools that they give. You can have a lot of things. You can play with application. You have an entire app manager which will help you build apps. You have an app exchange marketplace where you can pretty much talk to all the other apps as well. And then you have connected apps, whatever apps you've created. Then you have the lightning bolt feature again, which will pretty much give you customized solutions for all your flow variables, guys. There's a concept called as flow variables, which is used to talk to objects. Then object talks to your software, and so much more, guys. Do not worry about that right now, guys. And then you can pretty much go about building mobiles app. You can check about how Salesforce branding can help you, how packaging can help you. They provide an in-house package manager for you as well. And then feature settings, Einstein is the AI tool that we pretty much told you. They're giving you their platforms. You can use Einstein search, you can use the readiness assessor, and so much more, guys. This is the place where you would pretty much go about creating objects and fields. You'll have the object manager, schema builder, pick list value sets, and so much more, guys. So you get get so many tool set, you will be overwhelmed at this point of time, right? I haven't even gone through half of what they're giving us, guys. Well, my intention to bring you to this particular dashboard is not to overwhelm you guys, because if you think or if you have never heard of these terms before, well, make sure to stick around for a little while from now, because I'm going to tell you the fastest way you can go from a beginner to a Salesforce developer to a certified Salesforce developer, and you can do it effectively, guys. So do not be overwhelmed by all of the amazing things that these guys provide, and you can pretty much check out all of the apps that come already installed as well, guys. So basically, to go to the app launcher, just click on the color dots on your left hand side, and this will bring you to the launcher, guys. You can pretty much check there are a couple of apps which are already installed as well. You have sales tools, you have lead generation, sales operations, sales console, relationship management, sales leadership, lightning usage app, bolt solutions, lightning buddy, and so much more, guys. So you can check out the individual items that are present, and in case you have built any of your custom applications, it just comes below the applications which are already installed, guys. On the whole, the app exchange page, creating an app, using this as a platform, using this as a software, and eventually building a software upon this as a platform is an amazing thing, guys. Well, pretty much we would love to show you a demo, but that is not in the scope of this tutorial, guys. We can create an entire video if you guys choose to, where we will walk you through a step-by-step guide of how you can pretty much go about creating your own simple application for free using Salesforce and all of its capability, guys. So if you guys are interested for any of that, head to the comment section and let us know, because we guys are here for you. We guys can put out the content that you request for, guys. We can pretty much go about doing it in case if you guys are looking for it, guys. And that process is again a very simple process, and the end goal, seeing an entire application built, having it scale on a cloud, is just amazing. And you don't have to do it, you don't have to need any of the code to go about doing this as well, guys. And as exactly what I mentioned, Salesforce offers a plethora of services. Well, if you think about it, if they're offering you a plethora of services, then there are a lot of things that you need to learn. A lot of structured learning, in my opinion, is very important, and then you can go about getting very good jobs. And even if you're just a casual learner who's not into it for the jobs, know that you are jumping on a trend train which is pretty much on an exponential rise, and you will just make full use of learning and earning if you guys choose to do it, guys. So now you might be wondering, well, what do we do for further learning after this? So basically, guys, as I've always mentioned, I just use this one quote for any of my sessions, any of my community pages, and so much more. An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest, guys. It is a very strong quote, and every time I read it, it makes more sense and more sense to me. For further reading with respect to this video or any other video on the Intellipaat YouTube channel, basically you can watch all of the videos that our subject matter experts put out for you guys. We take in requests, we put out full tutorials, and we put out so many things on our channel, curated by subject matter experts, architects, software architects, and so many more, guys. But in case if you're not much of a YouTube person, not much of a video person, or if you're into reading a lot, we have an entire Intellipaat blog channel set up for you guys. So if you're into reading, just Google out Intellipaat blogs, and you can read again the plethora of blogs, amazing content that pretty much our entire content team, subject matter experts, architects, again, so many more people collaborating with us that we put out for you guys together, guys. So on that note, as I pretty much mentioned, if you stick till the end of the video, I've told you that I would get you started on the quickest way possible, right? Well, guys, here's Intellipaat's Salesforce certification training for administration, app builder, platform developers, and so much more, guys. This is again a very well put out course for people who want to start out with Salesforce and get to the end to become a Salesforce professional, guys. So with this, pretty much you will learn everything about the app builder, how the administrative tool works. You can become an advanced developer in this, application design, security, dashboarding, reporting, and real world projects as well, guys. You have 58 hours of instructor led training, 40 hours of self-paced videos, 80 hours of just exercises and project works, because here we at Intellipaat pretty much believe that you require very good amount of of hands-on experience just as much as theory, if not more, guys. And then you will get certified by Intellipaat. Again, this certificate is recognized in 80 plus MNCs, and you will get very good job assistance as well, guys. And after this, you will get very good flexible scheduling as well, in case you want to change your schedule or something has come up on your side. And then the best part is you get lifetime free update to all of our courses, because let's say Salesforce updates something in the near future. Well, if you choose to come back to us a few months later or a few years later, your course will still be there for a lifetime, and you can pretty much get access to the latest content, because we keep upgrading our courses from time to time as well, guys. And the next important thing, which as a learner everyone craves for, is pretty much the 24/7 lifetime support and access that we provide, because sometimes you get stuck when you're learning, and pretty sure it would be amazing to just reach out to a team and get your query solved instantly, right? So we have a team which stands by here to do just that for you guys. So you can pretty much get a quick introduction to Salesforce CRM tool, Salesforce editions, features, project life cycles, workflows, validation rules, creating a new user, log into system admin, the backend of Salesforce, organizing your defaults. You can go about doing debugging, data validation, security, and so much more, guys. So this combo course contains everything from the fundamentals all the way till the professional level that you guys need, right? So we start with the fundamentals, we go to data modeling, securing and sharing data. You keep coming down, then pretty much at the end of it, you go all the way till Apex code, Apex triggers, Visual Force, Salesforce development, and so much more. And you have self-paced courses based on Lightning process builders, account signups, domain signups, value providers, components, UI training, event handling, server-side controller. Guys, if you can go about coming to our Intellipaat Salesforce Masters course, you can read individually about what you're doing in every single module of every single course that we provide, guys. And the best part is, will you be working on a lot of projects, as I've mentioned? Well, yes, you have real-time industry level projects that you will get your hands deep into. You will have a problem solutions, you'll have the topics, highlights. You should go about doing the project, because you will learn a lot. At the end of it, getting hired by a Fortune 500 company or a company which pays a lot, and you enjoying your job, is as important to you as it is as important to us, guys. You will work on 6-7 huge projects, and you can pretty much check out a sample video in case you guys are interested as well, guys. This is what a sample certificate will look like, and as I've mentioned, this certificate holds well with very big MNCs like Ericsson, Cisco, Cognizant, Sony, Musigma, Saint Gobain, Standard Chartered, TCS, Genpact, Hexaware, and so much more, guys. And you can pretty much go on to hitting us up with your email IDs and your mobile numbers to just book your slots to go about starting learning, guys. And on that note, as I've mentioned, that you guys, thank you so much for staying till the end of the video, and I hope this video helped you a lot. Here's the promised coupon for you guys, so make sure to pick up your phones, hit our course advisors, and give them the code YouTube30, and you will be given a 30% off on our courses, guys. And then if you have any suggestions, any comments, or if you have any video requests, content requests, please head to the comment section and put your comments down there, and we'll just try our best to address each and every one of your queries, your questions, and take in your request to put out the content for you guys. And in case if you're wondering to pick up any of our courses, make sure to reach out to our course advisors on the numbers given on your screen, guys. You can reach out via the Indian numbers or the US numbers or wherever you're from, guys. And then you can shoot us a mail, support@intellipaat.com, in case you choose to go the email route as well, guys. We have our course team, our support team, and our operations team, which stand by 24/7, 365 days of the year, and we are here for learners, and we cannot wait to get you guys started on Salesforce, guys. So on that note, we've reached the end of the video, and as always, I'm excited to see you guys on the next one. Have a nice evening. Goodbye.